Okay, this will show you how to get sounds from the internet, edit them a little bit, and then save them for your game. Here's a pretty good site right here. I've got a YouTube site for audio libraries and sound effects. I'm under sound effects right now. So let's go to all categories. And for some reason it's stuck on search. There we go. So let's say I want to search for not a DGO, but I can search for a dog. So let's see, I want dog growling. Yeah, I don't really want all of that. Or let's say I want outdoor sounds. There's got to be a dog barking right here. So I don't want the file that's that long. So what you can do, the first step is to download it so you can edit it. So right over here is the download button. Now that brings up this little thing here. If I hit this little lower tab, it'll open the sound. But what I want to do is I want to hit this little caret here, and I want to go show in folder. Right there is dog barking. I have dog snarling in here also, and crow call. Now yours might look more like this, but all you have to do is you just drag it over here. So I've got dog barking. I can drag that and drop it into one of my disks over here. Well, that's what you would do. I don't want to do that because I want to go to my Google file stream and I want to bury it down here into all this game development stuff. So I have it in my game development folder. I have a sounds folder right here that I've brought a few sounds into to play with. Okay, so when you get them in your group folder or in your home folder, what you'll do next is I'm just going to get this out of the way, is you'll launch this program called Audition. You probably find it over here under Programs, and it'll be AAU. Adobe Audition is a sound editing program. It's a little difficult to get started with it. Get rid of this. But here's the best way to really edit sounds. You're going to go File, New, and make what's called a multi-track session so that you can put more than one type of sound in there and you can edit, copy, edit, paste, or even mix them. So let's start one of those up. Now location is important. What you want to do is hit Browse, and in here you can go to your local folder and save it where you want. Navigate through there. I've already done that. I'm going to select Dog Crow folder from before. And these are all the sample rates. Don't worry about that. Untitled session. I'm going to call this Dog Bark. Okay. So these are all the tracks that I can put sound in. So I can put different sound files in these and cut them and do that kind of stuff. So here is my session in the Files panel right here. There's my multi-session that I just made. I'm going to double click in there to open up my, let's go, dog snarling. Let's open that one up. Now you can see it's over here. So what I'll do is I'll grab it, and I'll just drag it until I can see. And I don't want to drag it in later. I want to drag it all at the beginning. It'll give this dialog box to me and it says, hey, it's not the same as your multi-session mixdown. Would you like to make a copy of the file? And I'm going to say, okay, yes, I want it to be compatible. So this is what I have so far. Okay. I mean, that's a little bit too much. I don't want to play that in my game. I just want a little piece of that. So what if I just want a growl? A little growl sound right there. Well, it's a little small now, so I'll come over here and I want to stretch things. I can stretch things that way to make the tracks bigger or smaller. Let's go a little bigger, make it easier to see. and then click on this plus here. Can bring it out. It's easier to work with. So where do I want this? I can just grab this little right there. That little sound right there. Okay, good. Let's stop it. So now what you can do is you can come up here and you can grab the selection tool, which is this little character or text looking thing. I can just drag what I want. I want that little piece right there. Okay, then I can grab this move tool. Can I just grab that little piece right there? Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to make a copy of it. Copy. And paste it. Now it's pasted down here. Okay, I have a copy of it. Just right there. So I can hit the M here to mute this, or I can just select it and hit the delete key on the keyboard and just delete the whole thing, because I have what I want now. I can just grab it, move it here, I can move it back up here, move it right to the top. Now I've got my little... Oops, why won't it play? I wonder why I can't hear anything. Because it's muted. So let's see. So I got, it's not very big, is it? What if I could just grab hold of it, the end, and you can also drag it back up because the sound is still there. You can just go, oh, maybe I want that much. That might be good. Let's say I want that sound in my game. Now all I have to do is go File, and now I just export it, the multi-track. Now you can do the entire session, or you can just do selected clips. So if I still had, let's say, several clips in here, and I had, you know, this one or this one selected, I can just export the selected one and not have to erase anything. Let's try that, see if that works. File, export, multi-track mixdown, the selected clip. Okay, so it comes up with this dialog box. Let's see, that's not where I want to go. See where it's going right now? It's going in some kind of like chapter 10 thing. No, I want to go back and save it on to my CT, career path, game development, sounds. I'll save it into here. And I'm going to call this dog growl. It's a WAV file. You also could save it as an MP3, different file types. I'm going to save it as just a WAV file. See if that works. For some files don't work as well for other applications in the game, so you can always come in and change that later if you want. A WAV file will give you the maximum file size and the best quality, and MP3 would be something that's more compressed, pretty similar WAV quality. So let's go with an MP3. So I'm going to save it as dog growl MP3. I'm going to save it, hit OK. Let's see what I got. Dog growl. Oh, it saved the entire file. It's not what I wanted it to do. The reason it did that is because, duh, I had this selected. I didn't have this selected. If I was to select them. So let's try it again. Let's do this. I'll pause it and then I'll export it again. Well, if I'll just do it fast. Export, multi-track mixdown, selected clips, browse, yeah, and then I want dog growl. I'm going to save it over that. Yes, overwrite it. Come back, sound folder, which popped up over here. Let's see if that worked, fixed it. Yep, I just had the wrong thing selected. Now what's nice about this, you can quit now, not watch anymore unless you want to know how to mix sounds. So you can open up another, let's do like a crow call. Okay, so I've got my crow call MP3 that I just opened up here. Let's drag it down here. Yes, I want to make a new file. Well, let's mute this one so I can listen to this one. See, there's nothing for a while until right there. All right. With the time selection tool, I can just grab hold of the front and roll it back to my crow call. Oops, don't move it up there. Move it over here and see how they're overlapping. I should just get a mixture of crow and dog growling. Oh, I had this one muted. Let's open it up again. So you can mix animal sounds. I know those two don't go together so great, but you can mix those sounds together to create your own sounds. Just to finish this off, I will cut this. The razor tool, select the rest of the clip and delete it. Then I can go File, Export the entire session. Make sure it's in the right spot. Okay, and I'm going to call this Dog Crow Mix. Save it. Hit OK. Should export it. Let's go pull it up. Mix. Yeah. If you really want to get fancy, I can show you how to use the microphone. You can say your own. But that's kind of how you get sounds off the internet and mix them up. Thank you.